asking what I'm fighting for. I held the weight of all my fears, let them pull me through the years. Every time I try to rise, life reminded me of why it's easier to stay below than face the truth. I know, but something deep inside my chest refused to let me rest. This is me standing after all the nights I cried, still believing when I almost lost my life. This is me standing with my heart exposed. I didn't come this far to let it go. I blame myself for being weak, for every tear I couldn't keep. But strength was never being cold, it was staying when I broke. I learned how to forgive my past for not moving fast. I was doing what I could, surviving like I should. I don't need to be fearless now, I just need to stand my ground. This is me standing, still breathing, still here. Every doubt that tried to break me disappeared. This is me standing, I won't bow again. I know who I am. This is the end of pretending. I won't shrink to fit the pain, I won't trade my soul for safe. If I fall, I'll rise again. This is who I am. This is me standing in my truth, in my skin. Every scar is proof I lived through it. This is me standing, stronger than before. I'm not on my knees anymore. This is me. I kept waiting for the perfect day, for the fear to fade away. Told myself not now, not yet. Living life with quiet regret. Every promise pushed aside, every dream on standby. But time doesn't ask you when, it just moves again. I don't wanna wait for brave, I don't wanna waste today. Tomorrow starts tonight with one small step, one small light. I don't need the whole road clear, I just need to start right here. Tomorrow starts tonight with a heart that still believes. Even broken hope can shine. Tomorrow starts tonight. I've been scared to trust myself, scared to fail, scared to ask for help. But standing still feels worse somehow than falling down right now. I don't need to change my life in a single try, I just need to move my feet toward what's calling me. Every ending that I fear is a beginning standing here. Tomorrow starts tonight, I can feel it in my 나를 거느렸던 bucket said it wasn't worth the pain. They didn't see the nights I stayed holding myself together. I smiled like I was okay while everything inside me shook. I learned how to carry weight without anyone looking. I almost left, almost broke, but something in me whispered no. I stay when it hurt to breathe. I stay when I couldn't see a future waiting for me, but I stayed. I stayed through the silent cries, through all the unanswered whys. I didn't know I'd survive, but I stayed. I don't talk about those days, the ones that shaped my spine. Where giving up felt easier than choosing one more try. I lost pieces of myself, trying just to cope, but staying taught me something else. How to grow hope. I wasn't strong, I was scared, but I stayed anyway. I stayed when no one clapped, when nothing gave me back. Every step felt like a trap, but I stayed. Maybe staying was my fight. Maybe that's how I survived. And now I see that stay saved me. I didn't win, I didn't shine, but I stayed alive. I stayed. I was standing at the edge, heart heavy, out of breath. Every failure on my chest telling me I'm done. I counted reasons to let go, more than reasons left to hope. I thought I reached the end of road before it had begun. I whispered goodbye to my dream without knowing what it means. Right before I gave up, something pulled me back. A voice I almost forgot said, "This isn't that." Before I gave up, I felt a spark inside. It wasn't loud, it wasn't clear, but it was alive. I realized I never failed. I just stayed too long in pain, believing scars were all I gained from trying again. I wasn't weak for wanting rest, I was tired, nothing less. And tired hearts still beat their best when they're not condemned. I didn't need to be brave, I just needed to stay. Before I gave up, I chose to breathe. I chose to be still here. Hope doesn't scream, sometimes it waits. Before I gave up, I turned around, I'm still here now. And that's enough. And that's enough. And that's enough. Before I gave up. I waited for someone to save me, someone strong enough to stay. I carry myself through every night. When my heart felt too heavy, I carried myself. I learned strength isn't loud. It doesn't need a sound. Sometimes it's choosing to wake up and face another round. I was never alone. I had me all alone. I carried myself and I survived. That's how I stayed alive. Even if I cry, my tears smile through the heaviest years. Say I'm fine like it's a skill. Even when my heart stood still, I learned how to apologize for feelings I couldn't deny. I felt too much, I felt too deep, so I taught myself not to speak. But silence didn't make me strong, it just made the nights too long. Even if I cry, I won't turn away. These tears are proof I chose to stay. Even if I break, I won't disappear. Feeling everything means I'm still here. I cried for things I never said, for all the words stuck in my head, for every time I try to be someone easier to love than me. I cried for who I used to be, before I lost my clarity, before I learned to second guess every part of my own happiness. If crying means I'm still alive, then I don't need to apologize. Even if I cry, I'll let it fall. I don't need to be strong all the time at all. Even if I shake, even if I fear, I'm not ashamed. I'm still here. Let them say I'm too emotional, too honest, too breakable. I'd rather feel the pain than lose myself again. Even if I cry, I choose to feel. Every tear reminds me what is real. Even if I cry tonight, I'll be okay inside. Even if I cry. I buried all my dreams so deep under promises I couldn't keep. I said I'd be okay somehow, but I didn't know how to be now. I try to be strong for everyone while I was coming undone, but here I am, still alive, still fighting to survive. I'm standing on broken days, pieces of who I used to be. Every fall, every mistake built the strength inside of me. I'm standing on broken days, still reaching for the I don't have a victory song, no finish line I crossed. Just days I almost gave up, and nights I thought I lost. I don't have a perfect plan or answers in my hands. Just one more breath, one more step, that's how I stand. I may not shine yet, but I'm not done. I'm still trying, still learning how to forgive myself for not knowing how. I'm still trying, still breathing through every doubt that says I'm not enough to move. I compare my pace to everyone who looks so far ahead, but they don't see the weight I carry or the thoughts inside my head. I learned survival doesn't clap, it whispers stay, and staying sometimes is the bravest thing to say. I don't need to win today, I just need to not walk away. I'm still trying, that's my truth. I'm still choosing to continue. Trying doesn't mean I'm weak, it means I still believe. Still trying, I'm still trying, and that's okay. I don't need to be proud, just alive today. I'm still trying. I didn't disappear, I got quieter over time. Learned to take up less space, not because I had nothing to say, but because no one stayed. I watch myself fade in crowded rooms, smiling just enough to not be questioned too soon. But fading isn't the same as being gone. I didn't disappear, I was right here, learning how to breathe when no one could hear. I didn't disappear, I survived the silence. Every day I stayed was an act of defiance. I doubted my reflection, questioned my worth, thought maybe being unseen meant I didn't deserve. But hearts don't stop beating when no one's around, and voices don't vanish just because they're not loud. I was waiting for permission I never needed. I didn't disappear, I'm disappear. I didn't disappear. I got quieter over time. Learned to take up less space, not because I had nothing to say, but because no one stayed. I watch myself fade in crowded rooms, smiling just enough to not be questioned too soon. But fading isn't the same as being gone. I didn't disappear. I was right here, learning how to breathe when no one could hear. I didn't disappear. I survived the silence. Every day I stayed was an act of defiance. I doubted my reflection, questioned my worth, thought maybe being unseen meant I didn't deserve. But hearts don't stop beating when no one's around, and voices don't vanish just because they're not loud. I was waiting for permission I never needed. I didn't disappear. I'm still me, more than what they couldn't see. Being unseen isn't the end, it's where I begin. I didn't disappear. I'm stepping forward now. This is my sound. I didn't disappear. I didn't disappear. Running used to be my answer. Every time things felt too real, I leave before I broke apart, before I had to feel. I thought distance was protection, thought escape meant control. But every road I ran from left me more alone. Leaving never healed the pain, it just changed its name. I'm learning to stay when it's uncomfortable, learning to breathe when it's unbearable. I'm learning to stay with the fear, with the doubt. Not everything needs a way out. Staying means I face myself without a place to hide. It means forgiving who I was for choosing to survive. I'm not trapped, I'm choosing this. There's a difference now. I'm not stuck, I'm grounded somehow. Staying is my way of healing. I'm learning to stay and trust the ground. I don't need to run, I'm safe now. Staying doesn't mean I'm weak, it means I'm brave enough to be. I'm learning to stay, and that's my growth. This is how I come back home. Learning to stay. Learning to stay. Learning to stay. stay. I was tired of waking up, already feeling behind. Every dream felt like a risk, every hope like a lie. I kept saying one more day, like I didn't deserve more. But something in me asked, what are you waiting for? I don't wanna live in someday. I chose tomorrow, even when today was heavy. I chose a chance that life could still be ready. I chose tomorrow, not because it's clear, but because I'm still here. Choosing hope felt dangerous after all I lost, but staying hopeless cost me more. I don't need guarantees, just a reason to try. Tomorrow isn't a promise, it's a choice I decide. Hope begins when I decide again. I chose tomorrow, and I'll choose it again. As long as I'm breathing, this isn't the end. I chose tomorrow. 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 I wish healing had a finish line, some moment I could cross, where everything I carried would finally be lost. But healing comes in quiet ways, in moments hard to see, like choosing not to blame myself for being human being me. I'm not broken, I'm in between. I'm still healing, and that's alright. I don't need to be whole overnight. I'm still healing,
breaking. I survived days that felt endless, moments that almost took me out. That's a victory, even without a sound. This is my quiet victory. Still standing here, still choosing me. No one has to see for it to be real. I don't need a spotlight to know what I beat. Some battles are only known by the heart that bleeds. Survival counts too. This is my quiet victory, and it matters to me more. My quiet victory.
They thought I'd shatter under weight. Every word, every mistake. I bent, I shook, I lost my way, but I was still awake. I carried doubt inside my chest like it was all I had left. I smiled just enough to pass while learning how to breathe through cracks. I almost gave the pain my name, almost let it take my place, but I didn't break, I changed, I learned how to bend in the rain. Every scar still feels the same, but I didn't break. I didn't break, I stayed when leaving felt easier than faith. I'm not who I was yesterday, but I didn't break. There were nights I questioned all, if staying strong meant nothing at all, if holding on was just delay before I fell apart someday. But strength doesn't always stand tall. Sometimes it crawls, sometimes it falls. Still choosing one more step, still breathing through the mess. Surviving isn't pretty, but it's real. I didn't break, I learned that healing hurts before it works. Every lesson left a mark, but I didn't break. Maybe breaking isn't pain, maybe breaking is giving in, and I did it. I didn't break, I rose, not fast, not clean, but slow. I'm still here, and that's my proof. I didn't break. I didn't break. I didn't break. I used to think I had to know exactly who I'd be, but life kept changing all the rules right in front of me. I judged myself for every pause, every step unsure, like not arriving yet. Man, I failed for sure, but maybe I was wrong. I'm still becoming, that doesn't scare me now. I don't need all the answers, I just need now. I'm still becoming, learning who I am. I'm not unfinished, I'm just in my plan. I've outgrown versions of my past that once felt like my home. Letting go still hurts sometimes, I thought time would fix it all. The healing came with distance, but every road I walked alone still led me to this moment. I changed my name in crowded rooms. I learned how not to feel, but silence doesn't erase the truth, it just makes it real. I thought I'd be further by now, but here I am somehow. Even now, I'm still learning how to stand. Even now, I'm still trying to understand. Even now, with all I've been through, I'm still becoming something new. I blame myself for being slow, for not moving on in time. The growth was happening quietly when no one else could find. I was building roots in dark places, learning how to stay. Some progress doesn't look like light until another day. I don't need to be finished yet. Even now, I'm allowed to take my time. Even now, I'm allowed to draw the line. If this is as far as I can see, then this is far enough for me. Even now, I still believe somehow the best of me is finding me. Even now, even now, even now. Another night I couldn't sleep, counting doubts instead of sheep. Every voice inside my head says I'm already dead. But if this pain is all I feel, then at least I know it's real. As long as my heart beats loud, I'm not lost, I'm not drowned. I'm still breathing, even when it hurts like hell. If I'm breathing, I believe that I'm not finished yet. I'm still breathing through the weight of all my fears. Every breath is proof I'm stronger than my tears. I've been broken more than once, lost my faith and lost my trust, but somehow I'm still here, facing every fear. I don't need tomorrow clear, I just need to make it through this moment, this second, this truth. I'm still breathing when the night won't let me go. Every inhale says I'm alive, even in the low. I'm still breathing, so I'll fight another day. As long as kept my head down, counted the days, trying to survive in 1,000 ways. Everyone says you'll be fine, but no one saw the nights I cried. I'm tired of being strong alone, tired of pretending I don't feel the load. If someone's listening tonight, just say I tried. Tell me I did enough, even if I didn't win. Tell me it's okay to be this tired again. I gave all I had, even when it wasn't much, before I fall apart. Tell me I did enough. I chased a dream that kept running away, still showed up every single day. I failed more times than I can say, but I never walked away. Maybe I'm not where I planned to be, but I'm further than the old me. If that counts for something, please tell me I did enough, even if I'm still here fighting all the doubts and swallowing the fear. I gave all I had with a shaking heart and soul before I break again. Tell me I did If surviving is all I did today, then let it be okay. Tell me I did enough, that I'm not a mistake, that every step I took was real, was brave. I don't need applause, I just need your touch. Look me in the eyes and tell me I did I told myself I'm not to feel, smile through pain I couldn't heal. I locked my tears behind my eyes, said I'm fine 1,000 times. But numb is worse than being hurt. I forgot what feelings were. If I could break these walls I built, I would let it hurt. If I could cry again, maybe I'd feel alive. Maybe all this pressure in my chest would finally slide. If I could cry again, I'd let the pain come through. 'Cause even tears remind me I'm still human too. I see my reflection in the dark, trying to remember who you are. If I could cry again, I'd finally breathe. Every tear would wash away what's killing me. If I could cry again, I'd face the truth that healing starts the moment I stop hiding you. I spent years trying to disappear, blending in, hiding every fear. I played small so I wouldn't fall, but I was losing myself at all. Every voice told me who to be, but none of them sounded like me. Here I am, no more running, no more holding back my truth. Every scar, every story, let me hear, let me through. Here I am, finally standing in the light I used to fear. I don't need to be perfect. I'm enough. Here I am. I compared my life to someone else, forgot the strength I held myself. I tried to fit another shape, but my heart wouldn't stay that way. I don't need their approval now. I hear my own voice loud. Here I am, still breathing, still becoming who I am. Every step I'm taking is my own, it's my plan. I won't fade into the background. This is my sound. Here I am. Here I am, fully alive, not afraid of my own light. This is me. This is true. Here I am. I'm not scared of failing anymore. I've done that 1,000 times before. What keeps me up all night is losing the will to fight. I can handle broken dreams, but losing me is terrifying. I'm scared of giving up more than losing everything. Scared of waking up one day and feeling nothing. I can take the pain, I can bleed, I can break, but don't let my heart be the thing I lose. still believe. I remember the moment I lost it all. When the ground gave way, I felt the fall. Every plan I held so tight shattered in a single night. I stayed down longer than I should, wondered if I ever could get up after the fall. Learn to stand it all when everything I knew was breaking through. But I found my strength somehow. I'm standing here right now. This is who I am after the fall. I blame myself for every crack, for every road I couldn't track. But pain became my teacher then, showed me how to start again. I don't fear the ground anymore. I've been here before. I rise after the fall, hear my name when I call. I'm not who I was back then. I'm stronger than. Didn't break or bend, and learn what rising meant. After the fall, remain still standing through the pain. I'm still here, still tall after the fall. After the They only see the smile I wear. They never see the damage there. I learned to laugh a little louder, to hide the weight I carry under. If they knew how close I came, would they still say I'm the same? These are the nights no one saw, when I begged myself not to fall, when the walls were closing in and I still said breathe again. These are the nights no one knows where my quiet strength was born. I didn't shine, I didn't win, but I survived. I sat alone with my regret, fought with thoughts I never said. Every tear I swallowed down taught me how to stand my ground. I don't need them to believe, I just need to keep breathing. These are the nights no one saw, where I learned to carry on, where my voice was just a prayer hanging in the air. These are the nights no one
and I'm still here.
There were days I almost walked away. I almost let the dark convince me to stay. I was tired, I was worn, fighting storms before the dawn. I questioned every dream I chose, but something kept me close. I didn't quit, I stayed, even when I was afraid. Every tear, every hit, I survived it. I didn't quit, I tried when I barely felt alive. I'm still here, I admit I didn't quit. No applause, no one knew what it took just to make it through. I carried out like extra weight, but I moved anyway. Strength doesn't always shout. Sometimes it waits it out. I didn't quit, not then. I would do it all again. This is my quiet victory. I didn't quit, I stand with my heart in my hands. This is it, this is me. I didn't quit, I didn't quit. I didn't quit. I don't remember when I stopped sleeping. Nights just blur into the day. I learned how to keep breathing, even when I wanted to fade. I smiled at people who never noticed how heavy my silence was. I carried fear in my pockets like it was something I deserved. Every voice around me said, be realistic, let it go. But something deep inside my chest refused to say no. I'm still here somehow, even after all the pain. Every moment I almost quit didn't wash me away. I'm still here somehow, with my hands still shaking now. I don't know how I survived, but I did, and I'm here now. I walked alone through crowded places, felt invisible and small. I blame myself for all the failures, like I caused them all. I compared my life to everyone else and always came up short. But even then, a quiet voice said, you're stronger than you thought. I'm not proud of every choice, not proud of every scar, but I stayed when leaving would have been easier by far. I'm still here somehow, even when hope felt thin. Every door that slammed shut didn't end what's within. I'm still here somehow, through the doubt. If I'm breathing in this moment, there's a reason I believe it now. Maybe surviving is enough for now. Maybe that's what courage means, to stay alive in the storm without knowing what's next, and still choosing to breathe. I'm still here somehow, and I won't apologize for every tear, every fall that kept me alive. I'm still here somehow, and
I was searching for a sign, looking everywhere but inside. I chased the sun through broken days, but it slipped away. In the darkest part of me, something started to believe. The light finds me. Even when I'm lost through every shadow, through every cost, the light finds me. When I let it in, I don't have to run, it begins within. I don't have to run, it begins within. I stopped fighting every scar, stopped asking where they are, leading me. I trust the way, I'm not afraid. I don't need to see it all, I just need the call. The light finds me again. I was never invisible, I was just afraid to glow. The light finds me tonight. I was never invisible. Finds me tonight. I'm stepping into my life. Light finds me. I said I'm fine, like it was nothing, like it didn't hurt to speak. I mastered the art of smiling while my heart was weak. I answered texts with empty words so no one would ask twice. I kept my pain polite and quiet, tried to make it nice, but silence has a sound and mine was screaming loud. I lied when I said I'm fine, I was barely getting by. Every laugh was just a mask, every smile was a lie. I lied when I said I'm fine, but tonight I can't pretend. I'm tired of surviving, I need to feel again. I carry guilt like it was mine, even when it wasn't true. I blame myself for falling short, for things I couldn't do. I told myself don't be dramatic, others have it worse. But pain doesn't disappear just because you rehearse. I don't wanna hide anymore, I don't wanna be strong alone. I lied when I said I'm fine, when I was breaking down. I was screaming on the inside but never made a sound. I lied when I said I'm fine, but here's the truth tonight. I'm hurting, I'm scared, but I'm still alive. If
holding on with empty hands, trying not to lose myself again. Every step feels heavier now, like I'm carrying who I've been. I keep telling myself one more day, like it's a promise I can keep. But the weight inside my chest is getting hard to breathe. If I fall this time, I'm scared I won't get up. Hold me before I break, say my name before I fade. I don't need you to save me, just remind me why I stay. Hold me before I break, before I lose the fight. I don't need a miracle, just a little light. I've been strong for far too long, wore courage like a shield, but even armor cracks eventually when nothing heals. I'm not asking for perfection, I'm not asking to win. I just need to know I still matter in the end. If I let myself fall apart, promise I won't disappear. Hold me before I break, when my voice begins to shake. Tell me I'm not wasting time, tell me it's okay. Hold me before I break, when I'm losing sight of the reason I started, the reason I fight. If I rest for a moment, it doesn't mean I quit, it just means I'm human, trying to live through it. Hold me before I break, I'm closer than I seem, still standing on the edge, still daring to believe. Hold me before I break, if this is all I can take. Let me bend, let me cry, just don't let me break. Just don't let me break. I forgot how calm feels. Been holding on too tight. Every breath was heavy, every day a fight. I just wanna breathe again, let the weight fall from my chest. I don't need to fix it all, I just need to rest. I've been strong for far too long, pretending I'm okay. But healing starts when I admit I'm not the same. It's safe to slow down now. Ooh.
night comes back without a warning, brings the weight I try to hide. I replay every failure like they're written in my mind. I lie awake
Can count my regrets instead of counting time, asking myself how I got here and if I'll be alright.
I don't know how to fix this, I don't know how to be brave, but I'm still breathing. So maybe I'm okay, I'm breathing through the pain, even when it hurts to stay. Every breath feels heavy, but I won't walk away.
I'm breathing through the pain,
Standing in the rain, if I can survive this moment, I can survive again. I can survive again.
I've learned how to move in silence, how to cry without a sound. I keep my hope in small pieces, so it won't all fall down.
People say, just stay positive, like it's that easy to do. But some days just breathing is the bravest thing you do. I'm not strong, I'm not fearless, I'm just trying to remain. I'm breathing through the pain with a shaking heart and soul. I don't need tomorrow figured out, I just need control.
I'm breathing through the pain,
Holding on again, every breath reminds me this isn't where I am. If surviving is my victory tonight, then I'll take it. If staying alive is all I can do,
then I'll make it. I'm breathing through the pain, and I'm still here today. That has to mean something, no matter what they say.
I'm breathing through the pain, and that's enough for now. As long as I'm breathing,
I won't bow. I've lost sleep, I've lost time, lost pieces of my mind. I gave everything I had to things that left me behind. I chased dreams that didn't stay, trusted words that fell apart. But the one thing I refuse to lose is my heart. I've been broken, I've been bent, but I'm still me in the end. I can lose the fight, I can lose control, but I won't lose me, I won't lose my soul. I can fall tonight, I can hit my knees, but whatever happens, I'm not losing me. I watch my plans collapse like they were made of sand. I blame myself for everything I didn't understand. I thought success would save me, make all this hurt go away. But now I know surviving is its own kind of rave. I don't need to prove my worth,
I learned how to disappear. Smile while nobody hears. But I'm not invisible. I'm matter more than I knew. I choose to be seen. I'm not invisible Everyone's running past me like they know where to go. I'm still standing at the start line, trying not to feel slow. I see success in fast motion while I move frame by frame, wondering if I'm falling behind or just playing a different game. I used to hate my timing, now I'm learning why. Slow is still forward, I'm not standing still. Every step I take matters, even against my will. Slow is still forward, I'm not out of time.
pass me by. Hit milestones I couldn't reach. I kept asking what was wrong with me, why my life felt incomplete. I thought time was my enemy, laughing as I fell behind. But maybe time was teaching me how to arrive alive. I thought I missed my moment. Now I see the truth. I'm not late. I arrived when I was ready. Every scar, every delay was preparing me. I'm not late. Hey, this is my pace. I didn't miss my chance. I just took the longer way. I tried rushing into futures I wasn't built to hold. I broke under expectations I never chose. Now I understand the waiting was shaping who I'd be. Not punishment, but mercy. I needed time to become me. I'm not late. I'm right on time for the life I can survive. In coma, I'm not late. I'm finally standing stronger without fear. If I had arrived sooner, I would have fallen apart. This timing saved my heart. I'm exactly where I stand, with the strength I earned and the scars I understand. I believe it now. I didn't miss my life. I'm living somehow. I treated hope like it was glass, too fragile to hold. Afraid that if I trusted it, I'd lose control. I told myself to lower dreams, to keep my heart safe. But living small just made the pain a different shape. I don't wanna fear the light anymore. I'm allowed to hope. I'm allowed to try, even if it hurts sometimes. I'm still alive. I'm allowed to hope again and again. I don't need permission to believe in the end. I watched others dream out loud while I stayed quiet, like wanting more was something I should deny it. But hope isn't weakness, it's a choice to listen when the heart still has a voice. I won't punish myself for wanting more. I'm allowed to hope, even if I fall. I don't need guarantees at all. Oh, doesn't promise it. It invites tired feet. I tell myself I'm doing fine, but every night I fall apart inside. The world keeps running way too fast, feels like I'm stuck in the past, but my heartbeat whispers low, there's still a fire I don't let go. I'm not done yet, even if I'm breaking down. Every tear I cry tonight proves my heart is still around. I'm not done yet, I'll stand up once again. If I fall 1,000 times, I'll rise 1,010. I'm walking slower than the rest, but slow doesn't mean I failed the test. Every scar along the way is proof I fought another day. When I look into the mirror, I see someone barely holding on, but still breathing, still believing, still strong. I'm not done yet, even when the lights go out. Hope is screaming in my chest, louder than my doubts. I'm not done yet, I'll say it till it's true. This broken heart of mine still knows what it can do. I almost let it all go, almost gave up the fight, but even in my weakest moments, my heart chose life. I'm not done yet, this is not the end. Every step, every breath is a chance to rise again. I'm not done yet, someday I'll look back and say I survived my darkest nights and I found my way.
눈앞이 보이지 않아도 길은 이어져 있어. 멈추지 않는 발걸음이 나를 살게 해. 바를 필요 없어, 멈추지만 마. 그것만으로도 충분해. Keep walking, 한 걸음씩. Keep walking, 계속 가. Keep walking, 한 걸음씩. Keep walking. 자, 지치면 쉬어도 돼, 포기만 안 하면 돼. 다시 걷는 힘은 남아있어. Move forward. Keep walking, 이 길 끝에서. Keep walking, 나는 분명 Keep walking, 달라져 있을 거야.
The city sleeps, but I'm awake, counting all the choices I made. The quiet nights know my name, they hear every prayer I say. In the silence I feel it clear, I'm still here. These quiet nights don't scare me now, they teach me how to listen listen to my heart again. These quiet nights are where I found the strength I had all along. I chased the noise, I lost my way. Forgot why I started anyway. Now every breath feels real. Every wound begins to heal. I don't need to rush the light. Morning always comes on time. These quiet nights made me strong. I was right here all alone. I don't need to see the end. I just need to move again. Every fear that holds me tight loses power when I try. One more step, that's enough. One more breath when it's tough. I don't have to run ahead. Just one more step. I fell more times than I can count, but I'm still standing on this ground. I'm not chasing perfect plans. I'm chasing who I am. One more step into the light. I'll be okay tonight. Oh, were my cracks like hidden lines? Stories written over time. Every fall, every fight left a mark I try to hide. I'm broken but alive, still learning how to shine. Every tear, every night proves I survived. I don't erase my pain. It made me who I am. I'm broken but alive, and that's enough I woke up with the weight of yesterday. Every word I never got to say. The mirror shows a tired face, but somehow I'm still in this place. I've been lost inside my mind, but I'm not out of time. I'm still breathing, still alive, even when it hurts inside. Every scar is proof I tried. I'm nights were long, the lights were low. I walked alone but didn't go back to where I used to be. I stayed and fought silently. If tomorrow comes too slow, I'll take today and hold it close. I'm still breathing, still here, facing every doubt and fear. This is not the end of me. I'm still breathing. I almost buried this dream of mine. Said it was too late, wrong time. Life got loud, reality hit, but it never really quit. It waited quiet inside, through every doubt, every lie. It's still my dream, even now, still calling me, still showing how. I may be older, I may be scared, but it's still right there. It's still my dream. I changed, I grew, I lost some fire, but not the core of my desire. I don't need